In this session, we will discuss about some logical formulas. Logical formula which works on condition like if condition. If condition is used in Excel to check whether some of the value is valid or accepted or not accepted. Okay, so you can use it in two conditions, whether it's yes or no, true or false. There are only two conditions generally exist in if condition. Whether it's like it's daytime or nighttime. It can't be both. It can't be day and night both. Okay, either it is true or false. So for these kind of conditions, wherever in your organizations you want to use whether the employee have successfully completed the job or not, then what you want to show, what you want to publish in your work, for those kind of things we use if condition. And it's a very simple formula and widely used in everywhere, in every you can say Excel file by every organizations. Okay, so it's easy formula. Let's see how this if condition works. Okay, so starting with this one, if you can see I have some name list. Okay, and I'm going to publish some marks here. Okay, some marks. I've just entered some marks. Let's say 60, 62, 50, 40, 50, whatever the numbers is there. I want to check that whether this mark qualifies my criteria or not. So what is my criteria here? My criteria is that I want to check that whether this number, whatever the number will appear here, this number is more than 60 or not. Okay, whether this number is more than 60 or not. We will just check this criteria, and if this criteria is more than 60, then we want to publish the result. The result should be in return value, result, or you can say the return value. I want the return value or result to be shown as pass or fail. Pass or you can say fail. It can be anything. Okay. Now, if you want to use this condition, I just want to check that whether this particular number is more than or equal to 60 or not. And if it is more than and equal to 60, then I want to publish the result pass, and if it is less, then fail. So let's see how it's work. So for using if condition, equal to, we use if. There is a condition called if. Now use the bracket options. If it asks you three options, logical test means what you are actually trying to check. You are trying to check that whether this number is more than or less than this number or not, or the number that we will say or enter. So first of all, we have to write our test condition, that whether it's day or night, whether a particular things on a particular day, it is Sunday or not, on a particular month, there is some person comes or not. So we just want to write some kind of test value. So this is our logical test, that if this number I will select, you are not supposed to write 52, do not write 52. So you can just select the cell if this number. Remember, when you are using if condition, you are not supposed to select a range. Okay, you are not supposed to select range, just simply one single cell. If you select a range, it won't work. So click on one single cell, that if this value is greater than, so greater than symbol you can use it, or less than symbol you can use towards right, or you can use greater than and equal to. Okay, or less than and equal to. Never write equal to and greater than, it won't work, or equal to and get less than, it won't work. Okay, exactly equal to and not equal to. These are some of the symbols that we will use in Excel for clarifying the criteria. So I want to know that whether this value is greater than or equal to what? This number I can select, but right now I am going to write 60. So if this value is greater than and equal to 60, comma. So this is my logical test. I will put comma. And if this value is greater than or equal to, then what I want to publish. Either you can select, but right now I am not selecting. I will show you in later stage. You use double quotations. Inside double quotation, whatever you write inside these two double quotations, the same value will display, same result will display. List means I want to display pass or I want to display fail. Then inside this double quote, I want to write this. Okay. Do not write, sorry. So do not write anything outside the things, or directly it won't accept. If you want to write directly like this, it won't work. So I want to use double quotes and use pass. So this is my true condition that it will work, comma, put a comma, that if this value is successfully completing my criteria, result criteria or test criteria, then it will display pass as a result. Else I would to use false. Again you have to display. If you want to display some name like this name, you use quotation fail, fail, you can enter. So first condition, then if the condition is true, then what you want to display, and if the condition fails, condition won't work, then what you want to display. After that, close the bracket and enter. So whenever you see 81 shows pass, 32 shows fail, because we set 60 as our clarifying criteria. Now when you discuss, see, instead of writing one by one, 45, 56, and you cannot write, okay, like this is 78, so you can say pass, and you cannot say it is fail. One by one if you try, it will take too much time. And that's why, suppose if you have a formula and there are numbers, and you can use the formula and just simply drag the formula. So whenever the number will work, you can say 90, only one going for more than 60, all the numbers are less than 60. So when I use some different number, automatically it will say that 67 is pass, 73 pass, this number pass, pass, pass. So very easy way that you can use this formula. I am just writing the formula in front of it so that you can know what exactly we have used. So we use if C3 going to this value, if C3 is going to use this one, then pass it. So this is first one way, easier way to you can use if condition. Second, another way, if the value is different. Example, here the value is not 10, the value is in percentage. So I am using a rand formula. The rand formula is used to create percentage or to enter percentage value. So randomly it will enter some percentage value. Okay, randomly it will mention some percentage value. Now when I have entered some percentage value, it says me fail, even though the formula is there. Okay, reason for the formula to fail, because here the value is in percentage. The value is in percentage, and what we have entered? A whole number. And here it is in fraction, percentages, and we are writing in whole number. This won't work. So what we need to do? Same formula, exactly same formula. We will use equal to if this value is greater than or equal to 60, not 60, 60%. If you are trying to check in percentage, you have to enter percentage only. You cannot write the simple number. Simple number will go against the second criteria, means false condition. So in that case, I will show pass or I say fail. Similar, exactly same to same. The only thing, instead of 60, I will write 60%, because I am going to check with 60% or any value in percentage. Then only it will work. And wherever it goes beyond 60, it says pass. So here it's not 60, it should be 60%. Okay, more criteria is more than 60%. Now this is two ways that you can use it. Now what is the third way? Select, copy, paste. Now third way. So right now what I am doing, inside the double quotes, I am trying to type something. If suppose you do not want to type something, then how it can work? Simply, very easy, equal to if this value is greater than or equal to. Now I do not want to type some number. I am going to select the number. So if this value is greater than or equal to 60, you can select this value, comma, then I want to show this result, comma, else I want to show this result. So 3 cells, everything I have selected here. I have not typed anything. When you work, first one will work. Okay, first one will keep on working, but all will show you 0. First one will work because first is having the formula. But when you're trying to work here, it is trying to find here the values here. Now it's moving, the value is moving, and if you know, we have already done cell referencing concepts, absolute cell references. So what we can do, if you want to test all the number by the same value, then we need to lock this cell, and that's why we go here we will lock this 60. So F4, Fn F4, okay, I will lock this things. This one also I want to lock, so F4 dollar, and this one also I want to lock F4. Now except these criteria, I have locked my result criteria, means satisfying criteria, the result and everything. Enter. Now it will work. So everywhere the test will be here only. The test can be done only on these three criteria only. So this way you can easily work on your Excel if formulas. So whether by simply typing a formula or by typing the formulas here, but it should be in percentage. It should be in percentage. Okay, or simply writing, or you can say selecting. So not writing, selecting the values. So this way also you can use your if conditions. Very easy formula, very useful to every company, every industry, no matter what kind of file you are working. This if condition is a must to use formula by everyone. In our next session, we will see some more important functions of if condition. Till then, thank you.